Hey guys, just to let you guys know, Ben and Emerson are doing a book tour, as you well know, and I was lucky enough to go to both the Newport Beach, and I'm going to leave for the Torrance one right now. This is a little bit of what's going on. I didn't record anything at Newport Beach. I recorded before they were up there, but I didn't record them when they were there because I was sitting like right in front of their faces, and I didn't think it would be nice to have a video going. So I'll throw in some video footage and some pictures of me and Laura meeting the guys. Hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys get a stop at the book tour. If they haven't already came by your way, or if you could drive, definitely do. That way you can meet them. So yeah, take care. Have a good one. Bye. We're at the Barnes & Noble in Newport Beach in the middle of nothing, guys. You guys got a Barnes & Noble, a Bloomingdale's, an Apple store. Guys. Yeah, Barnes & Noble number 2 in Torrance. That's where I am, Torrance. Here we go.
For those of you who don't know what the website is, it's the internet's largest Harry Potter website. It gets approximately about 30 million hits a month from visitors literally in every country on the planet. And people ask me all the time, Emerson, when you made the website, did you expect it to get this big? And the truth is, I didn't.
It was last May. It was about right around this time a year ago, and we got an email from Ulysses Press. They're out of Northern California, and they said, "Hey, we've been to your website. We like the way it looks. You know, you have all this stuff about what's going to happen in the next book. Why don't we make a book about this?" And well, we assembled a team of authors, and here we are today. And to date, there are 300,000 copies of the book in print, and it is number 2 on the New York Times bestseller list. So
you're sitting on a train going somewhere, and you have this idea, for a book series, and you realize, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to write the best-selling book series of the decade. And you think, I'm going to write a book about a kid, his life sucks, and then he dies. No. She's had this thing planned out from the beginning, at least the major plot points anyway, and she would not write a book with the intention of killing this character who has sacrificed everything. I mean, the entire series, the book series, has been all about choices, the choices you make, and not the person you are. And it would just be a horribly contradictory moral message if she'd be sending if she killed Harry, even after all he's been through and all he's done. So my dad comes bursting in the room, and he's got a cell phone in his hand. And all he says is, he goes, Emerson, it's Joe. So I'm thinking, why is some guy named Joe calling me at 8 o'clock in the morning? I was confused. So he hands me the phone, and in this very deep, Barry White voice, because I'd just woken up, I grumbled in the other phone, hello. And so I'm greeted by this very clipped British accent on the other end of the line that only says, hello, Emerson, this is Joe. So, here's this show once again. Snape comes rushing up, and he kills Dumbledore. Now, the first thought that entered my mind was Harry was right all along. He should have went with his intuition in book 1, where he thought that Snape was the bad guy, and that Snape really is the bad guy. It's been this way all along. I thought that Snape was basically found out. But then the more I read into it, the more and more I started to realize that Snape actually is working for the Order of the Phoenix. It happened several times in the past that I've only been mostly correct. And that actually wasn't one of them at all. I was dead wrong. Into a Horcrux. We said hold your groans! And by groans we meant head shakes and nose and anything that we don't tolerate this sense. Now, we know that it seems far-fetched, and the theory can't be proven or disproven with anything that we have in the book, because we've put this theory out there, 300,000 copies in print, and everybody wants to prove us wrong on this because it's really out there. We know that. But basically, we're confident at this point that it can't be disproven. The problem is it can't be proven either because we don't know enough about how Horcruxes work. But Harry and Voldemort share this window in the mind connection that can't be explained with any other theory in the books. So Neville is basically irrelevant now. His sole purpose for existing in the next book
is to kill Bellatrix, get revenge, and, you know, avenge his parents' deaths.
So we totally went and we saw Samantha Freeman, and she's totally awesome. She's cool people. Can't wait till we meet up at Disneyland Day. She's funny. She's really funny. Hannah was really cool too.
It was really, really good book tour. All in all, Emerson and Ben did very, very well. Sam, you're awesome. You're funny. You're very funny. I love when you make fun of people. And we met Ben and Emerson. Hopefully you have too. And if you haven't,
What are you waiting for?
yeah.